Hi, so today I thought I would talk about some of my favourite small YouTubers because there are a lot of them and this doesn't cover all of them. I have a lot of people that I really admire. I thought I would talk about them. So first of all, I'm going to talk about Mel. Mel Alexander is such a sweetheart. Like, to me, Mel's channel feels like a cup of tea, which sounds really weird, but in the context of she radiates warmth and you really feel like she's talking to you, and I think that's so, she's so talented in being able to do that, and I love her video Finding Inspiration. I think that's so clever. It's kind of like a documentary kind of style, I don't know, but it's so interesting and I love seeing how her channel's growing and where her mind's at because she's so interesting. I could listen to Mel for hours. Like, Mel, if you ever do a podcast, honestly, I would watch the whole thing. So my personal Mel favourites are Journey to Find Inspiration and Being the Before and Makeovers. So I did kind of like, I don't know whether you call it like a response, but more of like a this was inspired by, so should be coming out in a few days, judging by how well this film does. That's just such a good video, so those are my two favourites, but I have a whole bunch of other favourites, and yeah, I'll link everything below. Second of all, Shut Up Charlie, which that's her name. I'm not telling her to shut up. Charlie has the most amazing way of speaking and putting herself into words. Like, the way that she expresses herself is amazing and she's so talented. Honestly, you have to watch her. Like, she's one of those YouTubers who you have to watch, and she's just so encapsulating and really pulls you in, so you kind of forget about everything else that's going on. You're just pulled into all of her spoken words. My personal Charlie favourites are Do You Think It's Cute, which is a spoken word, and I also love her modern poetry recommendations. Rebecca SHOPTAW, I hope that I'm pronouncing that right, but Rebecca, I feel like I can't talk about YouTube and my favourite things about YouTube without mentioning Rebecca's channel, because it's one of the most important channels that I've watched. She makes the most visually stunning and just heartwarmingly beautiful LGBT films, and they all have happy endings, and it's true representation where representation is lacking in the modern media. Every single one is so aesthetically pleasing and just warms your heart and your soul, and you just want to live inside this, you just want to live, I like, honestly, I'd love to live inside of Rebecca's films. And another thing is that Rebecca's films don't only have, you know, sexuality, diversity, it also has diversity in the sense of racial diversity, and that it's so important because there's just such a significant lack of good representation. I think as far as representation goes, you know, there's often just white people. Representation, especially with everything going on in the world right now, is so important, and if one person who hasn't watched Rebecca's channel watches it after this, then I feel like I've done my job on this earth. I truly believe that positive, beautiful representation like this has the power to change the world, and if you want to be a part of that, go and watch Rebecca, because she's got some new stuff coming out which I'm really excited about. Okay, Films by Millie. Millie makes the most aesthetically pleasing little films that I have ever seen. They're all experimental and interesting, and I feel like I'm seeing original content. It's very similar to kind of new age creators, but Millie always kind of puts her own twist on things. A personal Millie favourite is 10 Days in Cambodia, which just makes me so happy. I feel like whenever I'm in need of inspiration of any kind, I can go to Millie's channel and just be amazed and wowed and want to have made that myself. You should also please check out her photography because that's amazing. I'll link her Instagram as well. I wish I had an ounce of the amount of talent that Films by Millie has. BETHBLVD. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, so it's just BLVD. Beth is such a good soul. So she's always making something that makes you think. Every single one of her films and her videos are so thought-provoking, and she talks a lot about mental health and mental illness, and I think that's really important, and her vulnerability comes across through the camera, and I think that's the mark of a true talent. So HANA BRYANNE, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I asked HANA on Twitter how to pronounce it, so blame it on the accent. HANA, and I've tweeted about this quite a few times, but her voice is so beautiful. It reminds me of bright blue skies, and you're lying in the sun and it's just slowly warming your face and soft glow. Hannah's channel is so nice. I feel like I'm just rambling, but so Hannah sings, and every single cover that she's done is gorgeous, and I love her voice, and I feel like I'm a member of the HANA BRYANNE fan club at this point, but I'm not even mad about it, so what are we gonna do? VOURNALIST. I can honestly say I love every single one of Nancy's videos. I think she's doing something different, and her Instagram also is gorgeous. She's such a gorgeous person. Like, she's one of the most beautiful people I've ever seen. She just puts her videos together in such a way, and it's so aesthetically pleasing, and I love the way she talks and hearing her thoughts on things. She also has the most amazing style, and I wish I could have her entire wardrobe. So obviously this isn't every single one of my favourites, these are just a few of my top favourites. I hope you check these out, and I will see you tomorrow.